This video tutorial will walk you through the student view of the Vantage eTextbook. You can also find this student view link in the gradebook, the assignment, and the reports areas in the top right of each page. So let's go ahead and go to the student view. The student view link allows you to preview the course as a student. Content and assignments appear exactly as a student would see them. Once you launch the course, a message appears at the top of the page indicating that you are in preview mode. When you're finished reviewing the contents in this preview mode, you can close the browser tab by Xing out here. The dashboard content and assignments appear exactly as a student would see them. Any work you complete as a student will be displayed as a progress on the dashboard components, and the progress will be here. So this will start adding numbers. So from 0, you'll go to 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, these lines will start filling up as you complete tests and any of your video data activities, as well as your knowledge checks. We scroll down below, you will see the due dates. These are put in at the assignment area. There is a video for how to edit assignments. This due date will turn red when it is on the due date and afterwards, so that the students know that it is past due. They can click here and continue and go to that exact area in the textbook, or they can come up here and go to the table of contents. They can access the whole entire textbook from here. You'll notice that we have chapter 3 has been grayed out, and that's because I'm not going to teach it. So in the previous assignment video tutorial, I showed you how to unselect chapters that you're not going to be teaching, and it will gray it out for the students so that they know that you're not going to teach that, but the students still can go access this and read it if they wanted to. So we're going to go click on chapter 2, discover sociological research. Now from here, I can access any portion of the textbook, so I can go directly to the chapter test or critical thinking or knowledge checks or any sections. But we're going to go for the very first page of the chapter. And also a little note, you'll notice that the students, if they read and I went through and I stopped after I read section 2.3, this color changes from the purple to that little green color. So they know where they have ended and they can see the progression. So let's just go click on the very first page to the chapter. And here you'll see the chapter opener, which has a poll question. You can have the students do this ahead of time or actually do it in class if you're in a smart classroom. So I'm just going to click on a random answer. I'm going to hit submit. And the neat thing about this is that you'll see your students' responses by the class, or you can see all respondents throughout the country who's using the book at the time. And now we can scroll down. These are great lecture launchers. So you'll see also this navigation progression area. So this tells the students where they are and what's coming in the future. So what's in the past and what's in the future. And then it also will tell them what assignments they have to do. You'll scroll down. This is the very first chapter opener page. So we see the learning objectives. And as I scroll down and I'm reading the chapter, you will see that we have, we're going to go to the next section. And now if you hover over anything that is in blue, you will see a definition. You can also highlight and take notes. So if you take a note, you click here. But anything that you highlight and take a note of will appear here in the note and highlights. So the student can create their own study guide and then download it. They just would hit save here and they would see it right there. So we're going to scroll down. And now you'll see also in the progression bar, we have the video activities. We know that that's due, and then we know that a knowledge check is due. You'll see the due dates here, and they're also going to be integrated inside of the activity itself. So as we scroll down, we come across the video activity inside of the eTextbook. So also, again, here's the due date, so the student can't mistake that they don't have something to do. We can click on the do the activity. There is a transcript the students will play the video, and then at the end of the video are the questions. So the questions appear, the student can go ahead and answer the questions and submit. They can skip if they want and then come back to it later if they wanted to. Let's go back, and we're going to just exit out of here so I can submit and go finish the whole thing, or if I wanted to go back and do look anything up, I can exit out of here and then continue on later. So now we come up, the next thing is the knowledge check. If we click on the knowledge check, you'll see the due date, how many questions, it's graded for completion, and then how many attempts. I can get started, or if I want to read the whole chapter and then come back and do my knowledge checks, I can. This goes back. If I really wanted to go reread the section before I answer any of the questions, I can go back and read the section, or I can go forward and read the next section. And then when I'm ready, I can just exit out. That concludes this video tutorial.